special type of corporation, typically formed to own real estate. They can be either publicly traded or they can be private. There are over 200 registered publicly traded REITs in the U.S., and in total they've got over 500 billion or so in assets. So even though REITs may only be a couple of decades old as far as the idea of creating them, it's a fairly mature industry. And the real estate they own is diverse. Everything from retail to office buildings to what interests us the most being student housing. In the student housing industry, there are three primary REITs: American Campus Communities, EDR, Educational Realty Trust, and Campus Crest. All three of them specialize in the ownership and operation as well as development of student housing. Historically, REITs were oriented toward what we would call the off-campus market, privately owned apartments, large communities, and student housing. And the on-campus sector had always been either university-owned and operated or had been coordinated through a nonprofit, what a lot of folks call the nonprofit tax-exempt model. But in years past, the recent past, you started seeing some questions of how nonprofit type transactions may affect debt capacity of universities. That created an entree of REITs coming into the market and saying, if we use our capital, our private equity, and possibly debt, how could a rating agency consider that to be debt of the institution, the university? That was a tagline early on that led to the formation of a new market, utilizing REIT capital to develop student housing on university campuses.